York's classic rock, Q1043.
Thanks, Jim. A special Thursday edition of Flight Plan as we welcome in O-line stalwart Joe Tippmann. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Hey, quite a day Sunday. You got your second win in a row. Back-to-back kick returns, certainly incredible. But I want to talk to you about the game-clinching touchdown because it was a simple screen pass out to Brees Hall, and you get linebacker Carson Schwessenfeld down on the ground, and Brees is off. Did you know he was going the distance right then as soon as you
Yeah. So actually, when that play came in, so actually, no, let me start. So as we're on the sideline before that drive, Josh Myers, he's looking at me and he said, "Hey, what do you think about on one of our screens?" And I was like, "Oh shoot!" So then he goes and he talks to our O line coach. He's like, "Hey, I think this will hit." So as soon as we get to third down, I believe it was, and that screen comes in, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." So as soon as we snapped the ball, and I smacked that dude by, I knew with how much pressure they were bringing, as long as I get this guy blocked, he's pretty much one on one with some safeties that are dropped way downfield. So as soon as I kind of hit that guy by, saw that it was just him. I knew that if I can make this block, Brees is going to be able to, whether he's got to make somebody else miss or not, he's going to be out and running. But just hearing that play coming in and everything, it was a great feeling.
Anything more fun than pulling around the end and being lined up on one of the small guys?
Absolutely not. Not a damn thing.
Back-to-back kick returns, of course, were incredible. They obviously set the tone. What was it like on the sideline after those plays?
Oh, it was electric. It almost got to the point where I was like, all right, come on, we can, we could use a drive or two, or offense is starting to get stiff in here. No, I'm kidding, though, but just to see the special teams and those two, those guys, just to see them go out and have the games that they did, the games that we as a team and as an offense, we knew that they are capable of having. Kane is such a great returner. Like, just to have him back healthy, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, the day we honored Nick Mangold, pretty nuts. The punt return was exactly 74 yards. That was so weird.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It just to see what they did before the game for Mangold and his family, and the way we were able to honor him. Such a great guy, someone with such great character. Just a long time Jets man. It's great. It was great, and it was awesome to see.
No doubt. You've got the rookie Membu playing tackle on your side. How impressed have you been with the kid? He's only 3 years younger than you, but
Yeah,
how's that
I
been?
think he was born in 2004, which is nuts to me. But he's done such a great job, through this season, handling himself as a vet, and got kind of early on. I was able to see, like, okay, like, he's the Membu's got it, like he's got it, and to see the way he attacks every single game, and I've been very impressed, and it's an honor getting to play next to him, and I'm excited for what we're gonna do in the future as Jets.
So after a pretty insane trade deadline period, you guys come out, you win your second in a row. But tonight you're in Foxborough, take on division leading Patriots. It's a short week. They're 8-2, but only 2 wins against winning teams. You think they might be overlooking the Jets a little bit?
I think they definitely could be, but I know that Coach Rabel, he's an awesome dude. He's someone that you definitely know that he's going to bring that energy tonight. So we're definitely going to have to be on our P's and Q's, and we just got to come out there with that same energy.
Well, they've got a top 10 defense against everybody and number 1 against the run right now. How do you change that?
We just got to get on them early and then just stay on them. We got to keep running the ball no matter what. Those early game 1s, 2, 3 yard rushes, those are what turn into 5s, 10s, and 50-yard rushes. So we got to be able to stick to the run game and just keep getting after them, keep leaning on them. And those backs, Brees and Zay, they're gonna be able to make something happen.
Thursday night games, they're on Amazon Prime, which I'm still getting used to. It's still a little bit weird. So I want to know, what's the last thing you ordered on Amazon?
Let me think about that. My wife is always, we got probably 5 or 6 boxes a day, especially as we're getting ready to have a baby. But I think personally, I think I ordered some. I don't even know.
Too many boxes, too many bags, too many everything,
boxes, too many
right?
bags. Just know my wife's got wipes, diapers, everything coming through there.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, I bought a Switch 2 for my kids and a lawnmower. So
That's
that's the correct answer.
it's Amazon's all encompassing. You can get whatever you need.
Hey, Joe, go mow down the Patriots. Thanks for taking some time with us this morning. Joe Tippmann, thanks for being on Flight Plan on Q104.3.
Appreciate you guys.
New York's classic rock, Q1043.